Welcome back to Teresa's Den. My name is Teresa, and I don't know what this is. It's humid here, and yeah, let's try not to draw attention to it. It's already flipping and doing its own thing. I'm just letting it be. I'm afraid if I try to comb it, it will kill me. So let's leave her alone. She's having her moment, and let's hope to God that my next video I look normal. Good? Great. Okay, so I'm excited about today because I got to try the, what the hell is this called? The Melisa Michelle Ulta collection. Melisa Michelle is this lady right here. If you don't know her, I sure as shit didn't know who the fuck she was. She seems like a very lovely lady, but she seems like every other beauty guru that I see on this vast YouTube planet. They all look the same, they all talk the same, they all act the same, and they all have that thing that I don't know what that is, but they all do that, and she is one of them. But she seems like a lovely lady. She talks about her husband. I think she's recently got married. I think she lives out west. I don't know, she seems like a really nice chick, but again, it's beauty guru territory where little houses on the hillside made of all ticky-tacky, everything looks the same. Anyway, so now you're probably saying, well, then why the fuck did you support her brand? Hold up now for a second. I wanted to support this one because I've never tried Ulta Beauty before, and I have been hearing a lot of mixed things about it, and I really wanted to kind of delve in deep, and I wanted to see maybe this is something that I've been ignoring, that I've been like, you know, passing my own judgments because I don't think it's good enough. But I tried it today and it's interesting. It's definitely yeah, we'll talk a lot about it. But I do want to say that today was slightly annoying, and you're probably saying, why was it annoying? Well, let me tell you why it's annoying. So today, not only was I trying this new eyeshadow, which there are a lot of things I need to talk about with this eyeshadow, I had a very weird thing happen today. I was at work, like, well, whatever, 9:30 this morning, typing away, being a slave, you know, the usual, and I get a phone call. Normally, I don't really pick up phones by my desk, but something told me to pick this up. By the way, because I have T-Mobile, I don't know what carriers that you guys have, but I have T-Mobile, the name pops up for me. So like the caller ID, the name will pop up. So it was like, say John Smith, whatever. I'm like, oh, I don't know John Smith, but all right, whatever, I'll pick up. So I'm like, hello, and the guy on the other end goes,
yeah, I missed 6 calls from you.
I laughed because, no, why would I call you? I don't know you. So I'm like, no, I think you got the wrong number. Like, I didn't call you.
Yeah, no, you did. You called me 6 times. I missed your call. What do you want to talk about?
And I'm like, yeah, not me. Sorry, but I think you're really mistaken. I've been sitting at my desk all morning. I don't even know who you are. I'm sorry. There must be a mistake here. And then he goes,
your name's Teresa, right?
And my heart, like, sank. And he goes,
your name is Teresa.
My stomach literally hit the fucking floor, and it was like the scene in a horror movie where, like, you realize the call is coming from inside the house, and it's, like, zooming in on your face, and you're like... That's what I did in the office. Politely excused myself from my cubicle, and I went in the hallway, and I was like, what the fuck do you know? How do you know my fucking name? And I was just like...
Your name pops up because you're calling me.
I am not calling you, sir. I don't know who you are. I don't understand how you know my name. You're freaking me out. He goes,
I'm sorry, but if I were you, I would call your cell phone carrier because maybe there's a scammer out there trying to pretend to be you.
I said, you said I called you 6 times. Did you pick up any of the times?
Yeah, but it's always dead air.
Which then freaked me out more because I was like, oh my God, my phone's fucking possessed. What is it doing? But then I'm like literally having a panic attack in the hallway, right? And like, you know, everybody's walking by and like, hey, Teresa. And I'm like, like I'm just losing my fucking mind. And he was just like,
if I were you, ma'am.
Which, fucking don't call me ma'am. I hate ma'am. I'm not a ma'am yet. I'm a ma'am when I get older. I'm a ma'am when I'm like 60. I'm not a ma'am now. I'm a fucking miss. Even though I'm married, I'm still a miss, okay?
I would advise you to call your cell phone company to figure this out.
Okay. I hang up the phone, I call T-Mobile, and literally like within 2 minutes or whatever, someone picks up, which I really do love about T-Mobile is that their customer service is really great. And this girl, I forgot what her name was. She's like, oh, hi, my name is Tiffany. And I was like, Tiffany, we got a problem here. Tiffany was just saying like, yes, miss. She's like, how can I help you? I'm like, somebody is using my phone number. Somebody is calling other people. I don't know what's going on. You need to help me. About 15 minutes later, and after she calmed me the fuck down, it turns out that they don't know why this happens, but this has happened once before that she was aware of. And I had two options. Either I could change my number or I could go through the investigation route, which the investigation route pretty much means she's gonna send a signal to my phone that will stop somehow this crazy shit that's happening with my phone. And then it will go into investigation mode pretty much, where they'll try to figure out what exactly happened, but that could take a very long time. And who knows if they'll ever get back to me. So I asked her, I'm like, if we do the investigation route and you send a signal to my phone, how do I really know it works? Because right now, like, that guy called me. And mind you, when I was on the phone with him, he actually sent me a text message with a screenshot of me calling 6 times, which blew my mind even more. So I knew it wasn't a prank, which, I mean, who the fuck pranks nowadays? I'm in my 30s, Jesus. Anyway, but I was like really freaked the fuck out. Anyway, long story short, too late, I decided to go switch my number. I started to kind of think about it, like, how often does my phone get possessed and call other people? Like, that's fucking really creepy. And I remember, like, I want to say a couple of months ago, this crazy girl called my phone and was like, stop calling me. And I'm like, bitch, what are you talking about? I'm not calling you. And she's like, you fucking calling me. Stop it, I'll fucking kill you. And she hung up on me. And I was like, wow, that person was real crazy. No, my fucking phone was crazy. Meanwhile, I'm literally telling the story, telling people, oh, this crazy girl called me. No, because my phone's the crazy bitch that was calling her. So whoever you are, lady, I doubt you're watching this, but if you ever do stumble upon this, I was the person that cursed you out, and I do apologize. It was my phone. So I've been kind of dealing with that drama all day. And you kind of don't realize where your number goes to. And I say that because you got to think about your doctor's office, your bank, all your fucking store cards, all your accounts. I look forward to the 2 hours that I'm going to waste this weekend changing my number in every fucking place that I could think of. Serenity now. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna throw some swatches in, show you the 2 looks I created along with some blush and highlight bullshit. Come back and we can talk about what I think about the palette and whether or not I think you should buy it. So, yeah. Okay, why don't we talk about the positives here? So this little guy, this little lip duo in the color Dainty, which I'm gonna put the retail prices here because honestly I don't remember off the top of my head since I got this box not that long ago, but I really don't remember how much I paid for it, but whatever, it's gonna be here. Look. Oh my God, graphics, tax, who am I? All right, anyway, this thing, this is awesome. I love this so much. I am so impressed with this. Very smooth, it's very matte. Both the matte lipstick and the lip liner work perfectly. Honestly, I think it's such a pretty color. I really do love it. It's so creamy and it's so nice and it actually lasts for a very long time, surprisingly. The reason why I picked up this lip duo and not the other one, because this was kind of more my speed. The other one didn't really kind of interest me very much, but I kind of wish that there was another color, like another nude color. Either way, I'm totally in love with this formula. I'm super happy with it and I would totally recommend you purchasing it. So the next product is the Bling on the Glam cheek product. You get this little mirror on top, which is kind of nice. It's a little small, but whatever. Size isn't always everything. You have Bling It on Glam, you have a little phrase up here, and then here is your actual palette. And of course on the back, it seems like it's pretty much all the same packaging where you have Melissa Michelle's lovely face and her YouTube handle along with the ingredients and all this stuff. The blushes, I like both blushes, but they are incredibly pigmented. Like almost too pigmented, where I went in literally with a light hand and I was like, holy shit. And that's what kind of freaked me out a little bit, and I had to beat the shit out of my face with a beauty blender just to look somewhat normal. Now, the highlighters. I hate the texture of the highlighters. It's weird. When I first felt it with my finger, it felt sandy. It felt like there was a lot of grit to it, which I personally don't like highlighters to do that. Like, I want it to be smooth and silky and I could bathe in that shit like fucking butter. That's what I want. This, on the other hand, this was just really hard and very glittery. There's also a lot of fucking glitter and a lot of fallout on my face that really just kind of sucks. And if you see here, I look like Tinkerbell shit on my face. And I'm not about that life, you know what I mean? So while I think they're very pretty highlights, when you get to the actual meat of it, it is very pretty, but it's just messy. And honestly, it's weird. It's powdery, yet it sticks together and it's kind of like hard, but I'm not a fan, honestly. So I really do love the packaging. I think it's really pretty. Honestly, I really do like the packaging. Do I think you should try it? That's kind of really on you. Now, see, I'm the type of person where I really don't like highlighters that have this grit and have a weird texture to it, where I feel like I have to scratch off 10 layers in order to get to the actual product. To me, you're wasting the product and that's dumb. But if you do like that, then I'm sorry that I called you dumb, because then this palette is for you. I really do like the blushes. However, I don't think this is necessarily the thing that I'm going to keep because I like 2 blushes. I can get these blushes probably anywhere else and I probably have them better in my collection. But they are very pigmented and they work really good and they look really pretty, and I am gonna say that. The highlighters, I just don't like the fact that they just feel really funny and it just feels like Tinkerbell shit all over my face. So I'm actually gonna say a hard pass on that one for me. Okay, last but not least, you have the eyeshadow palette. I'll be very honest. I hate how I have to work so hard to kind of create something that's really basic as this. You know, this is definitely what I have on. My 2 looks that I created with this palette, they're not revolutionary, they're not groundbreaking, they're not avant-garde. The amount of hassle it took just to attain them is really not worth it. And honestly, I don't really like the quality of this. The foam tip applicator, by the way, which where the hell is it? This guy right here. It's okay. Maybe I'm the one that doesn't really understand the foam tip applicator, because I thought the whole idea was you press it and you press it ever so slightly and it's supposed to stay on and it's supposed to last and it's supposed to look gorgeous. However, for me, it did not do that. I felt like this was probably the biggest offender of fallout. This killed everything. Everything just fell down on my face and I didn't understand, and I was really kind of going in with a very light hand. Also, I did use the shimmer shades with glitter glue and setting spray and still had fallout too. So I just definitely think that this is just like a big fallouty kind of bullshit palette. So definitely the matte shades are not powdery, which is great, unlike the Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is like Cocaine City. So that's fine. But the glitter in these, and I don't know, there's just something in the glitter that's just like not like a normal shimmer shade. It's like straight up glitter. And I don't like that. I'm not a fan. Glitter is the herpes of the craft world. I keep saying it, but it's true. I also think the back of the palette, what they keep saying creamy, I think that's bullshit because a lot of them are not creamy. If Ulta's calling that creamy, then God only knows what hard feels like to them. Shit. Ugh. I don't think I can say I can honestly really recommend this, only because I feel like it's too much of a pain in the ass to really just try to make a nice achievable look. I watched a couple of her videos and she did show her palette and she did really express her love for it, and I really never want to shit on somebody's dream because that's really awesome and, you know, good for her for creating her dream, and that's really great. It's just for me, this quality just wasn't there. But none the more I keep looking at myself in the monitor, I keep realizing I look like a heroin addict. So maybe it's just been that kind of a day. I don't know. We'll see how I look in playback. All right. So last but not least, honestly, like, you know, even though the palette didn't work for me and, you know, I'm not really recommending it to you guys, I do want to say that it is really awesome that Melissa Michelle was able to create like a part 2 of something. That's really awesome, and kudos to her. And I really do hope she gets a lot of success with this, because there are not a lot of people out there that are actually fulfilling their dreams. And that's really crazy and really cool that she was able to do that. And while this did not work for me, doesn't necessarily mean that it's a shit product. It's just shitty for me. If you do have this palette, please let me know what down below if you really like this, and maybe I'm completely wrong, or maybe I'm not doing something right, because I would love for someone to school me, because I'm not a beauty guru. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I just am a crazy person that just likes to talk in front of the camera. That's really what it is. But I think someone's getting stabbed in the alleyway. On that note, it's a little bit of a pass for me. But if you do purchase this, let me know what your thoughts are below. I'm so curious to know, because, hey, maybe it works for you, and that's awesome. I want to say thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it as always. Feel free to like, comment, and hit that subscribe button for future notifications of my posts. And of course, follow me on Instagram. Here's my name. Sometimes I post things. I like turtles. I don't know. I need to go to bed. On that note, I'll see you little pumpkins later. Bye.